Hi there, welcome to Virgo Moon Tarot, where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you all for joining me today. If you're here, you're meant to be here. Take what resonates, discard the rest. And if you're looking for my other channels, if this reading doesn't feel like it's vibing with you, check out the links below or just check out my playlists within this channel, whatever floats your boat. Okay, so the cards that we have out today are the Fool, King of Swords, the Magician, and the Sun. With these cards, I'm getting that you're taking a leap of faith and you're communicating something. You're with that King of Swords, it's telling me that you're using your intelligence for something. So I'm gathering that you will communicate something, like you're going to use your words in some sort of intelligent way. It feels like this is work related, but it doesn't have to be. And it could be any other form of intelligence as well. It could resonate differently for all of you. And I asked, why do you need to know this information? And that's when the Magician and the Sun card came out. This tells me that people are seeing you as highly intelligent. They're also seeing you as very valuable. And it feels like it's because of, like, they're seeing you as valuable because of your intelligence or because of something that you're about to communicate. This could be within your relationships as well. Place it where it fits. Something you're going to communicate to someone, or maybe something you have already communicated to someone, has been or will be very valuable to them. For some of you, they'll even pay money for your advice or your wisdom or just hearing you speak. Maybe you're a public speaker, maybe that's what you want to do. Or I'm also hearing a book, I'm getting like a book deal. You could be an author. So any form of intelligence, like you're being recognized for that at this time. And the interesting thing right now to me is this Fool energy. So it feels like you're just taking a leap of faith, like you're just going on a whim. It's not even something that you're thinking about. Like, I feel like you're going to say something, come up with some sort of idea or think about something, and it's just going to be on a whim. It's going to be, you may not even take it seriously, but for people around you, they're like, whoa, that was so smart. That was so witty. That was so intelligent. Like, that's so wise. You know what I mean? I also just got this vision of like, I don't know, it could be work related. You may finally decide to speak up at work and give like an idea or like give feedback or something like that. Maybe at, I just heard a courtroom. So, but it's not coming off as bad or anything. Like maybe you're like, you have to do jury duty or something. Um, I don't know why I said courtroom, so that could fit for someone. It could resonate for someone. But going back to the job example, maybe you're sitting at the in the conference room and you're just listening to everyone talking. You're like, hey, I have an idea. How about we try this? And I'm just seeing like someone being like, whoa, like that's such a great idea. Sorry, one second. I feel like a sneeze wants to come through. Okay, it's going away. But yeah, you're also coming across to others as very confident. So whatever you are like expressing or sharing with others, it's giving you this vibe of someone who's like assured of themselves, like confident in themselves. The fact that you were able to say what you said or think what you think, like there's this bold action coming through. Someone is very impressed with your boldness, like your upcoming boldness. Or maybe this is something that you've already did and you're just wondering like, how did I come off when I said this thing? Like, how were others reading me? Like, they're kind of shocked, they're impressed. um they're processing what you're saying or what you've said, and it's very valuable to them. For some people, they don't even realize how valuable, like the insight that you provided, they don't even realize yet how valuable it is for them, or the fact that it will come in handy further, like in the future, down the line, you know? So, yeah, I'm getting some kind of idea you shared. It could be through like public speaking, like I mentioned, a book, something you shared online, something you just said in a communication, or like just talking to someone in a conversation. I meant. Uh, I'm also seeing someone overhearing a conversation and just picking up on your ideas. You're coming across as very bright and very intelligent, very sharp. Also, I'm being brought back to that courtroom. I'm hearing court. Also, I'm picking up on Libra, justice, fairness, and balance. You could be a lawyer, or um, if you're arguing your case, there's something here about that. Like, people are processing what you've said. Like it's not going unnoticed. Like, it's, how do I say, like it's reaching them. I don't know if that's what I want to say, but yeah, essentially they're processing and taking in what you've said. It just feels like I'm hearing something hit a nerve, but also it feels like whatever you said traveled, or like whatever you said like hit the target, or it reached something within someone that is never reached. Like you've touched something that doesn't get touched with the words that you said. So I feel like that's pretty much it for this reading. So, what are people thinking about you right now? What are they saying about you right now? You have great ideas. Another thing is that it's not really getting expressed as much as it's felt. So, someone might say to another person, yeah, like the collective had like a really good idea, and that may be it. But really, what they're feeling is so much more. Like what they're expressing, it's not as like it's um like what they are saying to other people, it's like an understatement for what they feel, if that's making any sense. Like they may say, like I said, like, oh yeah, the collective says something really smart, but really they're thinking, whoa, that was deep, or that was so smart, or that like hit the spot, or like, you know what I mean? And it's just funny because you're just being you with that Fool card. You're like, doot doot doot. Like, this is just who I am. This is just what I say. Also, I'm getting that people, there's something here about maybe you not recognizing how intelligent you truly are. Like, you don't acknowledge it, or you don't, like, maybe you're humble about how smart you are. And especially with that Fool card, you may be someone who, it's possible people judge you. You may feel judged um, by, like, maybe you're bubbly, or maybe you're very girly, very feminine, and you can sense that people, they they judge you in a way that, like, you can recognize, you can sense, or you can see that they underestimate how smart you are. But it feels like now, with this energy that I'm picking up on, it's like they're starting to recognize it. And you're like, doo doo doo, I already knew this. Tell me something I don't know. That's pretty cool. It's like they're late in the game. It's like they're late to the show. They're late to the party. And you're like, and you're just thinking, like, you're just not recognizing, you're just not realizing how smart I am. But you're not saying that, though. It's like what you're thinking. You're very humble with your abilities and how smart and intelligent you are, and the way that you're able to process things, and like you're sharp, you're quick. Sometimes you don't even know, you don't even realize how smart you are. But I feel like that is the end of this reading. Yeah, I feel called to end it there. Hopefully you've gotten something from this. If so, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate you and cannot wait to see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye bye.